Good morning, everybody. Happy fall equinox. It's that time. The fall equinox is huge. Um, the southern hemisphere is going to start going into the summer. Sorry, they're going to start going into the spring. So they have spring equinox, and the northern hemisphere is fall equinox. This is a real energetic time of renewal. It's big, okay? So I'm going to pull some oracle cards just to make sure that we can channel some of the more denser, more heavier energies. There's already one from one oracle deck that actually fell to the ground face up. So there's a message there already. From the off, we've got a message. Sorry, I'm a bit of a mess this morning. And that card is acceptance. Oh my god, I'm just all over the place. That card is acceptance. And at the bottom of my tarot here, I've got the Seven of Wands, which tells me that there's been a lot of resistance to acceptance, perhaps resistance to the truth. And I'm seeing that I haven't had to pull many cards to understand this big message too, but I feel like whatever's happening with us around equinox is going to center around upending this energy, the resistance we've had towards acceptance. And I'm seeing that, a lot of shifts are in place in order to bring us closer to our truth, in order to bring us closer to ourselves, our core humanity and our core identity. Okay, so let's keep this here and channel the messages. It's a very big message here. Okay. I'm also seeing that a lot of the things that you felt haven't been going right or haven't been going according to plan is because there's a lot of resistance here. There's just parts of your journey that you're refusing to accept here, or parts of your journey that you haven't refused to accept, but you're taking time in accepting. And the universe is saying, the longer you take, the more you allow other things to happen that don't need to be a part of your journey. And so we're going to start rushing things along, is what I'm hearing. I wanted to pull three and have this be the third one, but here we've got three already. That will be my fourth. We've got Emerald Tablet Activation, Cosmic Ordering, Divine Alchemy, Conscious Manifesting. Crown Chakra Upgrades, Divine Connection, Holy Experiences, Miraculous Energy. And we've got Crystal Skull Wisdom, Clarity, Divine Healing, High Vibrational Energy. So everything is divinely guided here, is what I'm seeing. And we're in for a lot of the acceptance, I feel, starts with our thoughts. And that's why we're having these crown chakra upgrades. It's beginning with how we feel and think of ourselves. Gratitude, Bluebell Fairy. Courage, acceptance. Acceptance is also a 41 card, which comes down to 5, which is change. So I'm seeing that there are undoubtedly uncomfortable shifts in store, but shifts that are going to bring us closer to our truth and closer to our understanding, regardless. Ah. This is literally your resistance towards your abundance and happiness. You know, your intuition is constantly telling you something about yourself, and you're just refusing to act out on it. And I think you're more so concerned about what others may think. You're more so concerned about the changes. Okay, the spirit, I hear you. You're concerned about the changes that need to be. Oh, look, we've got a couple here now, too. You're more so concerned about the changes that need to be made in order to usher in this energy. Because, see, if the universe worked in the way we wanted it to, then whatever we thought of that we wanted would happen right away, right? But in this case, you're constantly being nudged intuitively on what you want and what you desire. And you're constantly being shown the work that needs to get done to get there, but you don't want to do the work. And that's what the resistance is shaping up as, is you manifesting the fear, manifesting the resistance instead of manifesting the flow forward. But it looks like you're not going to be given much of an opportunity here, because it seems like the divine is coming in with an intervention. You know what's so interesting here is this says, okay, first of all, I ended up with a pair, a divine pair. And now I'm looking here at this card and I'm seeing that there is a heart. The bird's legs are shaped in a heart, and this has to do with divine connections. So I'm seeing that there would have been an experience with another that was very eye-opening to you, bringing you closer to your truth and your understanding, motivating you to be your best self. This connection, however it is labeled, however it has appeared in your life, was encouraging you to make changes. It motivated you, it inspired you, but it was also speeding you up. And that is what scared you, because yes, in speed there is less steadiness, but in this case it was a rush of authenticity coming in. The downloads were coming in, you were understanding yourself, the emotions were rising, and there was a lot of chaos happening inside of you. You just didn't know how to feel, you didn't know what to think, you didn't know what to do. It was overwhelming for you, because I'm seeing that you were so used to just shutting off certain things and keeping things closed, keeping certain doors closed. That's changing though, that's changing. So just got my coffee here. Now, whether or not this connection is, I don't feel like a connection like this is in your life. I feel like you or somebody you know either shut you out or you shut them out. It was just too intense to keep them in, because with them came the desire and the need for more. The desire and the need for the truth. And it was just something you were gung-ho about being up against. But the acceptance is being shown. You'll have no choice but to accept things, because the divine is coming in. There's a cosmic reordering happening with this equinox energy, especially with this new moon in Libra. Now, the Libra lunation is about romantic connections and partnerships, okay? So there is a huge level of love here, and that's why I'm not surprised that the King and Queen of Pentacles came out. So let's see what's happening in divine connections. However you label it, whatever your experience. I think the first step is understanding that whoever this person was that came into your life, you need to accept the lessons that have been shown to you. I think there may have been a lot of, you know what I'm honestly, oh my goodness. What I'm honestly being shown here is that it was a feminine figure that came and upended and disrupted this life of comfort zones that a masculine energy had created. That's what I'm understanding here. And this masculine energy was inspired. They saw them moving towards their happiness. They felt really understood. They felt like they can be themselves. And then the feminine's the one that came in. So like, you know, the feminine is the divine connection here. And I'm seeing the divinity of the connection. So I'm seeing that the first step in acceptance here within this sort of rough energy of the equinox, and the beauty of the Libra new moon, is accepting that this person played a role in your life. Rather than projecting towards that person, accept that that person has come in and shown you things. And that's going to allow you to work towards understanding their role on your journey. Now, love, relationships, parentals, whatever it be, I think the first thing is to accept that they've shown you the truth. That's what you need to accept. First and foremost. Oh! And then love enters. Oh my god, you know, I can't even make this up. This is a damn love story. 9 of Cups. You know, I think for those of you who have completely taken this person out of your life, this feminine energy, I'm seeing that there's a lot of deep regret around that. You're understanding that keeping them around was wish fulfillment, but understand that this separation in this divine connection needed to happen. This level of separation, it just needed to occur, because I don't think you would have ever reached this point of appreciation. Now, I do feel that this point of appreciation is happening slowly, and the masculine may make a gesture towards the feminine soon. It'll be one of love. I think they realize this is love. Hermit, Page of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 6 of Wands. This is undoubted movement forward. Away from deception, away from solitude, away from overthinking. That's what I'm seeing here. Right now, this masculine energy, I feel, is sitting in the feminine energy here, sitting in self-love. The masculine energy seems to be sitting in a place of solitude. So I don't think there are third-party involvements here, but there's a lot of overthinking, and frick, like this person's overthinking is a third party itself. You know what I'm saying? It just, once they get into this rut of overthinking, they don't make movement. But I'm seeing that there's going to be a surprise gesture away from the deception and more towards a victorious ending to the connection. Now, I do want to manage everybody's expectations because I see the wish fulfillment card here. But this doesn't mean the love story just begins immediately, okay? The spring equinox and the new moon in Libra are going to rejuvenate, replenish, and cleanse the cords of this connection and this experience. But it's still your job, or your person's job, or whoever this reading is about, to accept those who have shown them nuggets of truth within their lives. Because I feel that the person whose journey this is, in many ways, this is my journey too, but everybody will resonate with this reading a little differently. But what I'm understanding here is that nuggets of truth were shown to this person, but they kept shutting the door on it because they just didn't want to allow that truth to settle in, because they've known this truth. And now finally somebody said, I see you and your truth too. And if this person accepted it, then it just opened up a floodgate of changes that they weren't ready to make. But here I see the confidence and the gratitude coming in for a journey and for a person who's been showing them the truth. I do see there a slow acceptance setting in. I do see that this person understands that you only had love towards them and that they have love towards you. And a journey will begin soon. Okay?